Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay solid just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dope. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope. While you at it, we keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. But anyway, I'm here with a special guest, one of our hometown heroes, Miss Jessica Lee. How are you doing today?
Hey, I am doing good today. It's a good day.
Yes, it is, because it's been a while since I've been able to interview someone from our hometown of Mobile. But to those of you that don't know, Miss Jessica Lee has a TikTok where she's advertising and the idea that she had. Once I found out she was from the hometown, I was like, you know what? It's time to go in the DM. We need to get this interview going. And here she is today. So thank you again, Miss Lee, for taking time to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. I'm happy to be involved.
Yes, ma'am. So let's get into it. So on TikTok, your idea, Storylight Books. If you would tell us, what exactly is that idea? What is that concept?
So, at its core, we are an independent bookstore, but we started off a little differently. So, we started as a folding table, and then we moved to a trailer. So, think retail store out of a trailer, and
Mm,
now we're in the process of opening Mobile's first romance and fantasy store here in Mobile, like coming this November. So,
hey,
essentially, I'll give you my tagline. Storylight Books, we focus on romance, fantasy, diverse voices, and trending reads as far as our genre specific selection. We also evolved into bookish merchandise, so like t-shirts, different bundles, and bookish events. So like book fairs and midnight release parties and anything bookish, like that's what we are known for.
I love that. Now, when I saw you on TikTok, I saw the trailer first, and then I saw the table spread, and I saw where you came from.
Mhm.
How did this idea come to fruition?
So I am an avid reader. Before I started Storylight and had a lot more time on my hands, I would read like 150 to 200 books like a year. So I
Wow.
am a big reader. I would start one, stop one, pick it up, and just like go like that. That's my life. As well as I am very much an idea girl. So my background is in business banking, and I'm constantly helping people on that side of things. So it kind of just came together like as a natural next step. Like I'm seeing all of
Mm,
these people go from zero to making their things come to life. And I was like, Mobile needs something like this. Like this is not
mm.
something we have a space for specifically. So that's how it happened. Started with the pop-ups, really liked it, and then one day I turned to my husband. I was like, "Let's go buy a trailer." And he was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
okay." Yeah, and he laughed at me because, like I said, I'm an idea girl. So I may or may not have been known to start some things and not finish them, but we have pushed through on this one.
Hey man, I'm right there with you. I know all about it. There's plenty of ideas in my little notebook that my therapist made me get that that I have to take action on, because seeing stuff like what you're doing is inspiring, right?
Well,
And
thank you. Yeah.
I was in elementary school, and I went to Fonville Elementary, which is no longer a school anymore here in Mobile. But
Mhm.
every year we had the Scholastic Book Fair. And
Mhm.
when I
Mhm.
saw your table roll out, it took me back there. So I have to
Yeah.
ask, were there any like real life experiences or anything from like your childhood that kind of helped motivate this idea that you had?
Yeah, absolutely. Like absolutely the book fair. Two, very much a library kid. Like I remember going to the library with my dad like every summer, taking the reading list and absolutely demolishing it. Like going through it, reading all the books, going back within the next 2 weeks. People been like, Did she read? Did she go through all those? And my dad like, yeah. And we stayed with that library card and we went back like multiple times during the summer. So that's definitely where it came from. I'm gonna date myself a little bit, but I started with the American Girl books. Like that was, I
Oh.
remember one of my earliest reading on my own.
Hmm.
But of course, me and like my dad, we started with like the Harry Potter books. Like I didn't get far. He finished them all, but at that point in time, I didn't get far. But he would like read those to me and everything. So it's definitely making it more adult, like moving it into adulthood.
Okay. And speaking about, adulthood, obviously tastes change.
Hmm.
So between now and then, like what genres have been like your consistent favorites?
Fantasy, romance. Growing up, history was a big deal for me, and I
Mm,
also like a historical fiction, a historical romance every now and then as well. But the most consistent has been fantasy, and right now we're in a resurgence, I would say, like with book talk and people
mhm.
getting to know reading again, and it's the cool thing to do again. So a big genre right now is romantasy, where it kind of combines that fantasy aspect with the romance aspect, and that's like at the top for me.
Okay. Okay. So
Hmm.
let's talk about the journey a little bit, because
Okay.
beginning in the beginnings, it's seeing the support you were getting, from all walks of life, races and ages of people coming to support is dope. So let me
Yeah.
ask you this, given where your idea started and where it's at
Hmm.
now, what would you say is the most exciting part of your journey? Or seeing things where they're coming to fruition now, where in November, you about to open them doors part for you.
Yeah, fruition, like 100%. That's the most exciting part. Getting it together was still very like stressful, and that was exciting too. But I'm very much a procrastinator. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So it was some deadlines that I was like, "Oh, girl, you cutting it a little close." Like, hold on. But to see it pan out, to see it work, to see like people actually excited for the trailer to come.
Mm.
Like I've been going down airport and somebody like a honk a horn when the trailer is like hitched up back there. And I love how you pointed out like the different worldviews and races and
Yeah.
ages like coming to support, because that has been crazy for me to see. Like people from all like walks of life have really enjoyed like the story like concept, and I love to see it. I love to see that mix of thing. And I consider myself like a big nerd, like reading like anime, musical theater, stuff like that's all like my thing. So to see people come out and support and want to buy stuff from this little nerdy girl, like that has been so amazing for me.
I love that. And I that's the part about chasing your dream. I love the positive portions. I'm gonna change gears a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah.
because not everybody experiences that highlight immediately. And it can be
Hmm.
so disconcerting. It can make people quit. At any point, did you feel that this wouldn't work out? And if so, who or what changed your mind?
I will say it was kind of a series of events that I had. Since then, I've kind of learned like more of the ebbs and flows. But I remember I had three pop-ups back to back where, and I'm being transparent, like I made like less than $100 like on those pop-ups. And I was like, well, that's barely, is this really gonna work? Like I got stuff to do, like I got bills to do. But then I had a business reach out to me, and they were a reputable business around here, wanted to like collaborate and everything, and like what's next on your list, what are you going to do, I want to get involved. And that kind of reaffirmed me for me, like that's like what we're doing. It's more than books. Like it's important. Like people want to see it. You're really building that third space, that community. You're doing it for the nerdy black girl that likes dragons and fairies, that wants a
Right.
space for themselves. But not only them, like readers of all walks of life, like they're enjoying this, and this is something that's needed. So that kind of did reaffirm it for me, and it's been really successful. Like since then, of course, we have our ebbs and flows, and you're still
Mhm.
like, well, that bill gonna be a little late, but over overall it has been like really successful, and I just can't thank the community enough for how they've like really rallied around it.
No, that's beautiful. And I feel you. Shout out the payment arrangements, boy, because look,
Yes.
look,
That's
entrepreneur
that.
here, I get it, sis.
Right.
So let's talk future now. Where would you like to see Storylight Books in 1 year,
hmm
in 3 years, and in 5 years?
Okay, so 1 year, I would like to see the storefront very well established, consistent hours, consistent like traffic to the storefront. I think that would be a good point for me to see like, hey, is this gonna work? Um, 3 years, I would like to expand programming, like bigger author events. And I don't know if you've seen like the conventions like DreamCon, Imaginarium, things like that. I would love to do something like that for Mobile, but like book focused. I would love to partner on a bigger level, right? Like partner with the city, see who we can bring here, see what we can get here to really do it for like the bookish, like nerdy, like niche community that's in Mobile. Because they're out there. That's another thing I didn't mention. Like I didn't know if Mobile at the beginning was ready for something like this because we're still in the South, we're still pretty like conservative and everything like that, and some of the books, some of the things that we can discuss or subject matter, it's a little out there, like I'll be honest with it, but we're out here, like people here want this. So 3 years, bigger events, bigger partnerships, and then 5 years, not committing to maybe another location, but maybe expanding the current
Okay, okay,
location,
okay.
maybe moving to some place that is bigger. Like maybe we're having like event spaces or a more focused maker space or just a bookish center that's also going to be like a maker space community third space, and I would
Mm,
like to like make it exactly what I like. So versus maybe leasing something, maybe building is like the 5 year plan, something that's really going to be like the home for Storylight.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you speak with like a conviction that it makes me believe it. Just hearing how excited you are for the future makes me believe that this is possible. So
Yeah.
I'm behind you. I can't wait. I
Well,
honestly
thank
cannot
you.
wait.
Yeah, I'm big on manifesting. So
Let's
you
do
gotta
it.
believe it. Yes.
Got to do it. What does your creative space look like? What does your creative space look like? And I don't even mean just a room.
Yeah.
I mean just mentally as well.
Mentally, and if I could show you my tabs that I have up right now, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It is chaotic. Like that's the only way to say it. We are bouncing back and forth between projects and emails and deadlines and new ideas and partnerships and collabs. I also work full time. So like the time I have to dedicate to story like is smaller than I would say like other entrepreneurs that are doing the same thing. So it's chaotic, it's fast paced, and it's getting stuff done when I have the opportunity to get it done.
Okay.
Hmm
I know we spoke about, the 1, 3, and 5 years,
hmm
but that's for Storylight. I
hmm
want to know what's an important milestone that you knew that you wanted to accomplish.
If we are relating that to Storylight about like what we've done so far,
Mhm.
I would say that milestone event was the adult book fair because it was so funny. The first thing you said was the Scholastic Book Fair because like that is one of the things that inspired it. So we did
Mhm.
an adult book fair back in April of this year. We did it at Oyster City, which is one of my favorite places to partner with.
Love it.
Everybody there is great, but we did a book fair. I'm bad about trying to do things by myself. I'm really bad about it. So my friends literally came. So shout out to Jessica and Kanisha. They literally came like that day and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna rock it out." And when I tell you, I couldn't have done it without them because that event was like one of the most successful events that we've had, and that's why it's that milestone. One of my very first like pop up events, I was talking to like the manager at Oyster City at the time, and I was like, I would love to bring a book fair like to Mobile. Do you think that's something like we can do? And she's like, yeah. And we worked through it. We worked on it for about a year, and it was super successful. The
Hey,
turnout was insane. Oyster City was packed out, and it was just amazing. So that is just like the milestone that I wanted to accomplish. The storefront, to be completely honest, I know a lot of people hear milestone and they're like the storefront, and that's like really not it. That came later, like with demand. Like I did not have intentions on making it a storefront super
hey,
early on. but that came with the demand and people like asking for it and everything. But that book fair is what kind of reaffirmed for me again, like, okay, we're doing this. Like, we can do this. Like, let's see what's next.
Yeah. Anytime people that love you get involved, because my love language is acts of service. So as soon as you said your friends came, I was like, oh, that's it. That would have made my day
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
So I the importance of community in situations like this
Mm-hmm.
is super important, because not only does that obviously help logistically, but
Mm-hmm.
just mentally, because when you're out there sharing your dream, that
Yeah.
builds up nerves, man.
It does.
It's hard to share your idea with the world, and if you're anything like me, I get anxiety over what people are going to think about
Oh yeah.
my
Yeah.
event. So let's
Yeah.
keep it
It's a
rolling on
level of vulnerability that a lot of
that
people,
part.
I don't think, talk about. Like, you are making yourself so vulnerable. Like, this is your baby. You've worked on this. You've picked out the colors. You've curated the books from like the thousands and thousands of books that are out there, and you really have just put so much of yourself into it. And now, like, okay, it's public. So let's see what's gonna happen. Like, are people into this? Did I do all this for nothing? It's such a high level of vulnerability. It is.
All right. So I know you mentioned that November is when, the opening is going to be. But in between then, we got September and October. How can we as a community support you?
So the biggest thing, honestly, is just following us, sharing our posts, like words of encouragement. Like, anything you can say, like, hey, we see you, we want it, like, keep going, just keep swimming, like, just keep doing it, you
keep
got it.
swimming.
Yes. Come to the events, tell somebody about us, just show excitement. We also have our GoFundMe live right now, so if you're wanting to help, like, make like this come to life, be a part of it from the financial perspective, we're there. We've had businesses reach out to ask how they can support and like donate and things like that. So anything along those lines is really going to be like the best help for us, I would say.
I love it. I'll make sure to include the link to the GoFundMe in the bio if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening to it on the podcast tip. Definitely let's support this young lady and her dream, man. All right. Well, this next question is honestly my favorite question, because I dedicate it to everybody who's listening. The hardest thing to do is exactly what you did. You take an idea, you manifested it, you brought it to life, shared it with the world.
Yeah.
What words of encouragement do you have for that person who has an idea, but they are afraid to act on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Just get started. Start with what you have. Get started. Stop saying, I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. No, forget all that. Get started. That's the only way that you are going to make it come to life. Like, we started with literally an old fold up card table that was sitting in the garage and some $3 tablecloths, like plastic tablecloths from Target, and some wrapping paper and books. Like, start with what you have. Sometimes, like, financially, I know that's real right now. Like, sometimes we don't have all the money or all the answers or everything figured out before you start, and you don't know exactly what the finished version would look like, but you just have to be willing to start and figure it out as you go.
I love it. I love it. Just if anybody wanted to follow you on TikTok or on any social media platform, where would they find you?
So Facebook, we are Storylight. Instagram and TikTok, Storylight Books. And if you're ever wanting to check out our pop-ups or our website, we do have a website as well. You can go to storylightbooks.com.
Let me pay my proper respects. Thank you so much for doing this interview. I love hearing other people's stories. If you have enjoyed this interview, make sure you go and support her. This has been your boy, Sir. Miss Jessica Lee, Storylight Books. Make sure y'all support her. And with that, we are out. Peace.